Hey Doug, yes it is very, very beautiful here on top of Skyline Drive at Big Meadows. Just stopped up here today for a recon visit. I got my parents coming up here in a few days and I'm just scouting out some locations to take them to, and thought I would do a live stream just to kind of share with you guys what's going on up here at Big Meadows. It's absolutely fantastic. This is the kind of thing that we normally do on, or we would like to do on our channel Breathe. Unfortunately, our channel Breathe, it doesn't qualify yet to do live stream on location like this. So we're trying to hurry up and increase our subscription, our people who are subscribing rather, to that channel. And hopefully we'll get there soon. So thanks for stopping by, Doug. Got some amazing videos coming out tomorrow night. So you want to be sure that you've subscribed and that you've clicked the bell for notifications, that you stop by the channel tomorrow night. We've got an amazing another top 10 video about fall. It's a lot of fun and it's really cool. The name of the channel, Doug, is Breathe. And here's the problem. I'll put a link on this video later, but that's kind of annoying to have to come back to this video, I know. The problem is that even if you search for it, it is buried deep. I think the way I've been finding it is putting Bill Marion Breathe in it. But even then, if I find it that way, because I think it only has 38 subscribers, even if I find it that way, it'll actually take you to a video on this channel where I'm talking about Breathe. So even though it's kind of like a long way getting there, it's like you can do a YouTube search, Bill Marion Breathe, and navigate from there. It's different. I'm experimenting a lot with that channel. I'm doing a lot of experimentation and trying. Every time I think I've kind of got it figured out what I want that channel to be, I change my mind, if you want the truth. But essentially, it's a lot more of, there's two types of people. I hate to be this, categorize people like this, but there's kind of two types of people that gravitate towards our channel. And it's people that love the nature stuff, and then it's people that love my crazy, funny, humorous commentary or silly commentary or whatever that goes along with what we're seeing. And then there's people who just like our facts videos. Breathe is one of those channels where it's very limited on what I have to say or anything involving me. It's really just the beauty of nature and moments like this. So that's what Breathe is all about. It's a different kind of channel. I'm wanting it to be different, and I also want to do like a lot of experimenting there, a lot of inner thought, a lot of inner reflection. You know, that side of my personality or whatever. So we'll see what happens with it. Like I said, right now it's so limited because it only has 38 subscribers, and I don't, you know, this channel here is not big enough yet to like instantly have a channel that is in the YouTube partner program and all that immediately. So, you know, I've got to kind of work my way up on that channel the same as I have on this channel. And it'll take, hopefully it won't take quite as long. I think this channel, it took me, I was in the partner program for a year, and then they changed the qualifications, and then I had to earn it back again and then some. So, you know, hopefully it won't take that long. I think it took me 2 years to monetize this channel, and I'm hoping it doesn't take that long for that channel. You know, I don't make that much money on these videos, but the thing is, though, is that when you're monetized, though, it does motivate you to keep making videos. You know, it kind of pays for what you're doing, and that's helpful. It's a beautiful day, though. What I'm going to do now is attempt, without losing the stream, it may, but I'm going to attempt to change locations here. Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, Doug, to me, it's a fantastic opportunity. You know, it's a fantastic opportunity to do more, just to do other stuff that I like doing. That if you go too crazy on this channel, there's people that will just leave the channel, and it's because they don't know, they want something consistent out of your channel, and man, that's just not my personality. So the best way for me to do it is just to have different channels. I'm trying to get a different perspective now. This park is so popular this time of year. If somebody here could just give me an indication of what kind of video you're getting right now. I'm curious. Big Meadows is a very nice place. It's popular, a very popular place. Be sure to hit that like button while you're there. For those of you who have, I really appreciate it. And I just stepped in a hole. So now I'm going to give you guys the other side here. Now, some people really, really love this perspective here of Big Meadows. I think it's beautiful, but hey, Juan, always good to see you, Juan. You guys bear with me for just a minute. I got to fix this thing here. Get it lifted over. Don't necessarily like this spot. Let's move it, because you can't really see what's going on here. Looks like we're going to have to stick with this view for now, but I'm going to add some depth here. There we go. So as you guys stop by, feel free to ask any questions about the channel. Would love to chat with you. You're looking over into the Shenandoah Valley from here. And again, we are on Skyline Drive at Big Meadows. You guys have seen me. I brought a lot of videos to you from this location. I may have even gone live here. I can't remember. This is one of the few places that you can actually attempt. Sorry about the camera, guys. This is one of the few places that you can actually attempt to go live. There's very little signal. I have this this joke that I tell with Carolyn all the time, that in my perfect world, and this is both sinister and it would be awesome. It's both. Is to have Wi-Fi along the Skyline Drive. When we bring, I know that sounds crazy, but it's so doable. And then you would charge people. The way the Park Service would make money and pay for it is you charge people for the app. Like, you can't get on the service unless you have the app or something like that. Maybe there's a 50-cent fee for it a month or something. Anyway, that's sinister, but it's still a good idea. It's like everything else when it comes to technology these days. I'm not impressed with that view as much as I am this one. I don't know about you guys. Slightly over here, just adds so much to it. There we go. I like that better. Massanutten is there in the distance. We live on the other side of Massanutten. It takes about 47 minutes to get to this location. Like I said, I'm scouting out places to take my mom as she comes up with her husband Dennis, good friend, and looking forward to them. They've not come to visit us since we've been in Virginia for 3 years. We go down there to see them, but they haven't been up here, so we're looking forward to that. Tomorrow night we're releasing a video, a 10 top 10 facts list about fall. It's kind of fun. Then the following Tuesday on this channel, we're releasing an awesome video about the second longest suspended bridge in America in southern West Virginia. And it's not a facts video in the sense that we're talking about the bridge specifically. We're just talking about all the things in that part of West Virginia. Man, this year we have stayed in West Virginia. Last year it was all about Skyline Drive and Blue Ridge Parkway. This year it's been all about Virginia. You know, I don't plan that. I mean, that's just kind of something that happens. I think we've made 20-something videos in West Virginia this year and more to come. I love the state. I think Virginia, if you're from Virginia and you're watching this, I'm telling you, I would be investing in Virginia if we could right now. All of our money's going towards the church right now. You guys know I pastor. And so we're, investing into that aspect of who we are. But if I could invest money into real estate right now, I know it sounds crazy, but I would be investing into West Virginia. People don't realize how much is there that cannot be found anywhere else west of the Mississippi. Turning the camera slightly. Doug said he loved the different ridge lines, so I'm trying to acquiesce his request here. I think that's what you're talking about, Doug. I'm pretty sure. See, I'm scared to, I always use my phone for this. I was gonna buy a camera and should have. I've talked myself out of it 3 different times. Every time, God blesses us with the ability to do so without credit. Just kind of pay cash for it and get it over with. Every time we don't do it. There you go, Doug. Perfect. If I can mess with, it's not going to let me. A lot of times if I can mess with the colors, not the colors, but the contrast, it just makes the different ridge lines pop out a little bit better. It's really awesome. Hey, while you're here, guys, make sure you hit the like button while you're here. That just helps the algorithm. It's always good to comment, and comment often, on all of your favorite YouTubers. Like, not just me. I mean, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate it when you do all that. But if you love your YouTubers and you want to receive notifications, it's not just about clicking that bell. It's really a 4 or 5 step process. And I'm starting to really learn that. It's not just about, this is for all your YouTubers. I'm not just hitting you up right now, but your favorite people. Because every channel, you'll have a YouTube creator, they'll say, I know a lot of people aren't getting our notifications. Well, it's not personal. It's not like YouTube's out to get people in 99.99% of the cases. It's just a matter of feeding the algorithm. The algorithm wants to know that people are into what you're giving. So there's a lot of people that just, you know, they don't like commenting. My mom's like that. Mom just told me yesterday, I told her the same thing I'm saying now about the need to comment on her favorite YouTuber. She loves watching Elvis videos. And I'm like, be sure you comment on there so that they, you know, it helps their channel. And so Mom didn't know that, but when you hit the thumbs up, when you comment, when you've subscribed and given blood and your social security number and all of those things, then chances are you're notified more often. A lot of people are shocked to find out that we have over 300 videos. And it's pretty cool. It's been a great year, though. We've already exceeded the amount of subscribers that we added last year. That's always good. And, you know, I'm proud of that. It's, you know, the channel hit back in the end of 2000, rather, let's see, what was it? The middle of 2018 is when the channel, in my opinion, hit. I mean, when I say hit, I don't mean like a huge YouTuber. I just mean for a short, fat, bald, middle-aged YouTuber, the channel hit. And we became verified partners. I actually got paid for the first time in the middle of 2018 from YouTube. And I was thrilled. I couldn't believe it. You know, I was just glad to be in the partner program, but ever since then, it's been just a learning process. And again, we are on Skyline Drive, or right off of Skyline Drive on Big Meadows in Shenandoah National Park. Juan says, come back here, this spot, when the snow starts falling. Juan, here's the problem, Juan. I love that idea. That is awesome. The problem is that unlike the Blue Ridge Parkway that typically stays open except when Congress is acting up and when you know, the things that are taking place in 2020, other than those type of things, we have the Skyline Drive, which again is virtually the same roads, just 2 different entities. They will shut down if it just smells like snow. They will shut down for anything here, and for reasons I can't understand. But you know what? I joke around about Skyline Drive a lot, but I'm not familiar with the inner workings of how it operates here. They employ a lot of people. And so I'm sure that has something to do with it. But they shut down. There's a video that we have on here, Juan, from last year where we were on the Parkway. It wasn't snowing or anything. Or not the Parkway, but the Skyline Drive. We were up here. They shut the Skyline Drive down while we were up here because of weather, and it didn't do anything. It didn't snow. We were here. So things like that is kind of frustrating, but that makes it difficult. It's more likely that we could bring you these kind of images from Blue Ridge Parkway when it snows, and that's likely. You know, it's all about timing in this part of the country. It's like we do get snow here, definitely more than we used to get when I lived in Chattanooga 3 years ago. It never snowed in Chattanooga. I think once every 2 years, once every 3 years, you'd get a dusting, and once every like 5 years, you would get enough to kind of play in for a day, and then 2 days later, you would be, you know, I just got a text from my daughter. 2 or 3 days later, you know, you'd be in shorts and a t-shirt again. That's just how it always was. But here you get a lot more snow, but you still have, it's still hit or miss. Doug, you asked a question just now about cool. For me, it is cool, and I'm usually hot-natured. You know, I get hot easy. So for me, it's cool. So that my wife, she's in the truck. It's about a 5-minute walk from here to my truck, and she's been in the truck. She's like, I can't go up there. It's too chilly for me. It's the wind. As soon as the wind starts up, you can feel it. Beautiful day, though. Absolutely gorgeous. I would like to do this kind of thing more often on this channel until Breathe gets up and running. When Breathe gets up and running, I think I need 1,000 subscribers. 400 hours watch time. When it's really up and running, I can do this kind of thing on Breathe and reserve this channel for more of the fast-paced, souped-up version of this kind of thing. You know, it's funny, from my age bracket and older, I'm not an ageist. I'm not trying to be ageist or anything, but I'm 46, and 46 and older, our age group, my age group, we tend to like this kind of thing. Just kind of looking at the screen, figuring out different parts of the mountains and whatever. Younger people, they want to see fast action. Harold Denton says, how low are the temperatures going down at nights? And I can't touch the screen right now, but the actual message just disappeared. So I'm assuming you're meaning like right now, how low is it getting? It'll get down to just above freezing here. But remember now, I'm at an elevation right now, I think is close to 2,000, or excuse me, 4,000, close to it. So it's going to get cooler here. I think the lowest it's got there in Harrisonburg, which is about 36, 46 minutes from here. The lowest it's been so far is about 39 at night. So it's coming quickly. Deer are not active today as much as they normally are. Now, I guess I'm about 45 minutes early because this time of year they're starting the rut is about to be on up here. The rut up here is definitely in October. There in Tennessee when I was still hunting a lot, the rut sometimes didn't come in until the first rut, I should say, didn't come in. It seemed like until the end, like the very end of October, but mostly in November. I mean, that's when everybody was saying, hey, the rut's on. In Richmond, Virginia, it has been going down into 42, 48 range at night several times over the past 2 weeks. Oh, it's been cold. Yeah, it's been colder than that here. But I mean, Richmond is going to be a little warmer than here anyway, and even in Harrisonburg where I live because of the elevation. I like Richmond though. Richmond's a nice city. Charlottesville's nice. Hey, Virginia is amazing. And Juan's like nice here even at night. Man, Juan, it's always nice where you live. You know, Carolyn and I should say, we almost planned a trip. We've had a curveball thrown at us, but we're in the process, I should say, of getting back to Arizona. I'm gonna change views here finally again. We almost went ahead and booked it, but we're waiting. This is, of course, like I said, this is Big Meadows. Trying to walk with that shaky cam. Let's see. Yeah, it is too early, Harold. I agree with you. About another, what, 2 weeks, Harold? About another 2 weeks. It should be sitting in Richmond pretty good. Beautiful country. You know, over the past 25 years, people, going to the mountains, we're obsessed with the Smokies. Of course, we love the Smokies. Everybody loves the Smokies. Why not? There's a reason why 10 to 12 million people a year visit the Smoky Mountains. It's amazing. That being said, I think people are missing out by not coming to the Shenandoah Valley National Park, as well as amazing scenic locations all over the state of West Virginia. They're just missing out. Sorry for the shaky cam, guys. I'm trying to pick a better location here, or a different, not a better, just a location to where you guys kind of get an idea of what it's like up here, but I think we might just have to walk it. See, if I set the camera down in the high grass here, it'll cover up the lens. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, we were driving the other day, Harold. It wasn't here, it was over in West Virginia. And something hit the roof of the car. My wife, she jumped about 7 feet in the air if she could have. And I said, it's okay, honey, it's an oak, it's okay. That's in West Virginia. I'm gonna tell you something, fall is on as soon as you cross the Shenandoah Mountain into West Virginia, fall is on. But again, it's a lot cooler across Shenandoah Mountain all into West Virginia. The weather differences, you guys hear this in every video, across the Shenandoah Mountain into the Alleghenies. It's the western wall of the Appalachian Mountains, and so they absorb all of those huge systems that come in from from Canada. Yeah, I'll tell you something, Harold. It's funny about Virginia since I've lived here is how different the weather is from one part of Virginia to the next. If you go over to Norfolk, or if you go Norfolk, Suffolk, what is the other thing there? A preacher friend of mine lives there. It's where the Mariner Museum is, but I'm drawing a blank right now. The weather is so different there than here. It's warmer, and yet it's farther. Well, I don't guess it's farther north, but you would think it'd be colder for some reason because it's there on the seaboard, but it's not. It's warmer than it is here. We get more snow than they do. But there's a great gift shop that they had just done right before 20. It's pretty awesome. From Kingsport, I want to say 3.5 hours from Kingsport. That's a good piece. Kingsport, that's some pretty country up there though in Kingsport. Saudi Daisy is right there on the Cumberland Mountain side of the Tennessee Valley. It's the Alleghanies. It's the same mountain chain, just the southern. A lot of times if somebody's not from Tennessee, I don't even tell them Saudi Daisy. I just tell them Chattanooga. It makes more sense. As you can see, it is absolutely spectacular out here. This place, as long as the road is open,